The next stage then is that you, in our case, we scanned them into the computer, obviously, did a little bit of photoshopping to get the levels right, and we went down to the local supermarket. In our case it was Asda at the time, and we got these little wallets, these document wallets, that are just little tiny ring binders full of cards, just index cards. And this was great. So on this example, this is a shoot. Again, this is the wall, so this is the same scene. Got a little index card. This one says Zomblies Camera Department on the front in Tipex with biro. And then here we've got Saturday 18th of October 2008, and you've got 9, 10, 11 AM, we're shooting section A, section B and then section C, so this is just logistics within the unit. And then we've got, what we've got here, then we've got the Sunday shoot as well, and then we've got section A. Now these are not in chronological order anymore. For the camera department they're in the order of when you're going to shoot them, and we've printed that drawing with Zombie's storyboard, scene, the wall, shot, 43, captured, and then just a little tick box for whether it's been captured or not. And then on the back of that card, this hasn't actually been used on this shot, but you've got visual effects, so you write a little breakdown of does it have any visual effects. You've got an overhead view, so if it's a complicated blocking setup you can draw camera and actor positions. You've got lens, obviously we're using a 35mm lens adapter, so this is whether we have specifically decided to use 50mm, 85mm, 135mm, 35mm lens, 24mm lens, whatever we're using, because that's a crucial decision that can be made at this stage. If you've got a shot you want it to look like zombies are just about to catch up with somebody as they're running away, you're going to want to use a long lens. If you've got a motorbike skidding into shot, you're going to want to use a wide lens to accentuate that motion. So again, and we've got shutter, we can record the shutter speed, A, because there might be a creative decision involved, what shutter are we going to use to best show this action, or B, it might be a visual effects shot as detailed here, so we might need to take a reading of the shutter speed so that we can better composite things back into that shot. And then we've got FPS, some of the shots are slow motion, so you've got all that information, and this is all logisticalized so that you are shooting the right bits at the right time. It's not, we all know you're not going to go through and shoot it chronologically. So that's the next stage. This is going to be a massively long daily update. I'm sorry, it's just a really cool area. I really enjoy storyboarding. Here we've got another couple of options. So anybody who has ever used a piece of software called Google SketchUp, where's a good scene here? Scene 30. Is this a good scene? We've got a really cool set of images here. This is for the motorbike chase scene. Let's see if you can see that. Drag the webcam back over here. Cool. So these images are all created inside a free piece of software called Google SketchUp, which allows you to create very basic 3D models and not animate them, but you can move the camera around. So here we've actually gone in with a Wacom tablet and drawn in where the zombies are, because it was too much hassle to be creating 3D models of zombies. So here we've got like a really basic run through of the motorbike chase scene. And this is fantastic for one primary reason. It does take quite a bit longer. Zombie getting cut in half there, and then rifle being thrown through another zombie, cloud of smoke as we drive away. So that sort of thing is possible too. It's another great option for storyboarding. It doesn't allow you to think in 2D because you're operating within a 3D environment. The only downside of that, other than time, is that there are certain animation, there are certain problems with animation. Yeah, it's a good way of doing things. It really depends how you want to work. We actually abandoned that in the end because it took too long. But the great advantage is that because you've built your set in 3D, as soon as you drop that camera in there, you can set a 35mm lens and you know what it's going to look like. You don't have to try and work out the perspective just in your head. So, massively long daily update. I'm probably going to have a whole bunch of questions about some more, and I've probably missed something here, but I've just been talking for so long. So that's the daily update for today. Storyboarding. Feel free to ask questions. If it's an area you are interested in, then we are interested in talking to you. We're putting together this production design team for next year, as you know. Storyboard artists are very much welcome as long as they can keep up with the speed of thought. Keep up to the speed of thought. Whole bunch of questions. Happy to answer them. Happy to talk a little bit more about this. And I'll see you tomorrow.